Trinity people, welcome back. We missed you. We're glad that you're here with us to get ready for our Wednesday meditation. As you know, we empower energies into the consciousness. Every Wednesday night we do it in synergy. You can be a part of that synergy. You just have to know what the energy is, and you have to have a physical sensation of it, which is what we do in these videos. This week our energy is openness, and we're going to try and give you the sense of what that feels like, so that when you meditate on it, you're not just thinking a word over and over in your mind. You have a sensation of what the energy feels like, and that helps to make it real in the consciousness. So be a part of this. Be a part of our meditations by tuning into these videos. Like this video, and you'll see more things like it show up. And subscribe to our channel, and it'll be delivered to your YouTube viewing apparatus each week. And you can be a part of this. We'd love to have you be a part of it. So back to openness. Openness is one of the most powerful energies. It's a very simple energy. Most people understand open, open. I'm open. Well, that's true. But what makes it so powerful is that openness is the gateway to power. You cannot have power without openness. Why is that? Well, openness allows you to get rid of your internal boxes, your internal dams and roadblocks, and that then makes you powerful externally. What does that mean? Well, I've got a very simple martial arts exercise I'm going to show you, and hopefully it will become clear. So if I get Bob out here, we're going to work on doing just a standard outward wrist lock. Now, these appear in all martial arts, and they have millions of different names, some of them very flowery. But I started out in Japanese martial arts, and so for me this will always be Kodagaishi. But you may hear outward wrist lock or twisted twig or some Chinese equivalent to that. It's very easy to do. It's the same side wrist lock. If you do it across the body, it becomes a different thing. But here, you turn this out, and you can break the person's structure. You see how he starts to lean. Puts him off balance. You can take him to the ground that way. You can force him to come with you or whatever. It's a control technique. The problem is, even if you know how to do it, and I think Bob knows how to do it, easy enough to do if the person's cooperative, if they're just standing there going, okay, yeah, do the thing, yeah, okay. It looks really good when you've got a cooperative subject. But if the person has any strength at all and they're trying to resist, it is nearly impossible for you to do this technique, which is why many martial arts say, don't waste your time on joint locks. You can't do it against a resistive person. That's not entirely true if you have openness. Openness is based on the belief that you don't have external resistance to overcome. You have internal resistance to overcome. So we're going to do a very simple little thing where we expand our heart, but also drop our weight. Two things at the same time. I do it by using this little posture. It's like I'm a bear opening two trash can lids. Ooh, ooh. So I expand up here, but I also drop my weight. Look at that. You can think of it as a cobra facing another cobra. I like the bear opening the trash can lids metaphor. If you do that, you'll get the sensation of expanding here, but dropping here. And if you can do those two things at once, then you get rid of your internal resistance, and this external resistance stops being effective. You'll be really surprised. I urge you to try this with a partner, because if the person really resists and you just try and force that resistance to be overcome, you're not going to be successful. But if you instead say, forget what they're doing, what am I doing? And you open up the space inside of you, go ahead, then it's magically easy. Well, what was your experience of that, Bob?
It felt like it flowed right through me instead of me just focusing on a problem.
Yeah. That's the secret of openness. Get rid of the idea that you have external resistance to overcome and say, I open myself internally and suddenly I'm powerful in this world. If you think that stuff's cool, stay tuned for more Trinity.